Okay, recording. Rick, thanks very much for agreeing to do this. Going to ask, as I'm asking the same questions of everybody in the cluster, I'm going to ask some questions, and if you just let me know what you think, and we'll take it from there. So what e-learning or ICT have you used in your class in the last year?
Last year, probably the basics: PowerPoint, Word, Excel, Publisher. I've also used some Movie Maker.
Cool.
We use lots of maths games, software, free download type of things, and also a variety of reading software.
Cool. All right. So the work that you designed with those tools that you mentioned there, was that an integrated part of your planning, or was that an extra activity that you decided to do?
It was integrated, but not as one should have it. It was more of a rotation, and it was one rotation.
Okay.
So if I had 4 rotations in the maths group, for example, one would be ICT
Oh, that's cool.
and reading as well. If the others would be busy with paper stuff,
Yeah, that's fine.
and one group would be doing ICT based
Okay,
activity.
so how successful do you think these tasks were?
It was relatively successful, but I don't think everybody was engaged
Okay.
because of that rotation. Sometimes the kids would only get a chance to do that once a week,
Yeah, yeah,
and there's certain groups that just need
yeah.
more of that time, because there's just some, especially the boys, I would say, they just don't enjoy doing all the paperwork and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, fair enough. So what modifications did you have to make to your classroom management in order to make these activities work?
Well, after I was struggling to find that, and I think I posted that I'm struggling to find out what I have to do
Mm.
because I wasn't sure, and there's no model at school that I
No.
could turn to. We went to Red Beach and I saw that happening, um, but I still struggled with that. And then one of the breakout sessions at the conference
Mm.
basically answered a lot of the things. So based on that, I'm going to make some changes to my classroom, the physical setup of my classroom,
Cool. Cool.
get rid of all desks and things like that, and just have learning areas
Cool.
instead of just.
That's a good idea. So what? So that's a target for yourself for the next
Yep.
few weeks or months. So what was the impact upon student learning as a result of the activities, the rotational activities that you had organised last year?
Difficult to measure, but I think they enjoyed it.
Okay.
And I don't know if them just enjoying it, and they are learning
Yes.
and
Yeah.
just enjoying them. I don't know how much you can, because 3 of the activities was teacher based, pen and paper based,
Mm.
and only that one was actually computer based.
Mm.
So it's difficult to gauge as to if that had a major impact in their success or what it was. So
Okay, all right. So based on that, the fact that the students enjoyed it was enough for you to carry on,
yeah.
and then we can start thinking about the pedagogical stuff later. Okay. So did the e-learning skills that the students needed to acquire, or the ICT skills, get in the way of the intended learning outcomes as part of the tumble?
No, I don't think it was. I never got in the way of it, because once you integrate it, then you
Yeah,
can basically, you know what you're looking for,
yeah,
and you use that in conjunction with key competencies.
yeah.
Working in groups
Mm.
and thinking and all that stuff, whatever. Because they brainstorm and then use inspiration.
Yeah.
But what I normally do is I'd use pen and paper for brainstorming, and then they transfer that to inspiration. Whereas I think I've now learned that they can do that brainstorm immediately in inspiration or
Mm.
kidspiration or inspiration.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
So I don't think it was it got in the way.
Okay,
So,
cool. So if you could do the work again, how would you improve the learning outcomes?
well, I want to change. I have this
Yeah.
I have this major change of focus and what I want to do in my classroom. I'm nervous.
That's good.
I'm scared because it's not like once it's broke you can just go and you know get another one,
Mm.
because we're working with people.
Mm.
So I'm nervous because I'm actually worried that the kids, I know they're going to learn,
Mm.
but I don't know, because the other factors is this what parents want?
Mm.
Lots of parents,
Mm.
different cultures want different things.
Yeah.
Some cultures don't want their kids to do this. They want their kids to be sitting and doing pen and paper and stuff
Mm.
like that.
Mm.
So there's a lot of factors that I'm nervous about, but it's
Fair
a
enough.
personal challenge which I'm prepared to take.
Yeah.
So
Good for you. Okay, so what in light then? I think you kind of alluded to it, but what e-learning goals have you set for yourself for the coming year?
well, it's to change the way I teach, to make a major shift in the way I teach and think
Mm.
with regards to kids learning, because we can't just keep on. I mean, a lot of the sessions alluded to the fact that kids are learning differently.
Mm.
The media is different out there, and I need to tap into that to get them learning.
Mm.
And we have lots of kids who are not engaged in their learning because they're bored.
Mm.
And I realize this, and although trying to make pretty worksheets and stuff is still not engaging them,
No, it's not.
they need to be physically
Mm.
doing something and enjoying it. I would love to have a PlayStation or a Xbox in the classroom where the kids can be doing work through that,
I agree.
because I know that will just capture lots of the boys. Because if you look at the lower reading groups and maths groups, it's all the boys that's there, and something like that will be awesome. Because I had Atari in my classroom before,
Mm.
and they've been using that, and they just love playing with that. So
Mm.
I know they. So that's a goal, to eventually get something like that in my classroom.
Cool. So is it important in your view that every child does the same activity?
No.
No, that's fine.
No,
Okay.
they just have different interests.
Yeah.
So they can be doing different things at different time.
Yeah.
I'm not going to throw out pen and paper. It's still important to have pen and paper, but just the way they do it, writing and things like that,
Mm.
is important. But I mean, this excellent example is publishing on a whiteboard and then taking a photo of the work and then putting that in the books. That's also an idea.
Mm.
So you have the ICT, but you also have kids writing.
Yeah. Okay. So based on that, then you know it's not going to, that view is not going to impact your e-learning aspirations because you're already working your way through.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Thanks
Okay.
very much for that. I look forward to the next one in 6 months' time.